Welcome back, everyone, and another important fixture that's lining up in front of us here in RFYS. It's Sporting Club Kerala taking on Altius International Football Academy. Again, this competition is just getting better and better, getting tighter, and the stakes rise with every passing match. Another day, another set of crucial encounters as team looks to build momentum and make their mark in this exciting campaign. It's another action packed day here at the RFIS football tournament. The intensity is up, the challenges are tougher for every team, and every minute on the pitch matters as these young footballers continue their battle for supremacy. It's going to be an excellent evening out there. Both the teams have had a decent tournament so far. We talk about RFIS as well, a great initiative taken by them. More importantly, the future of Indian football will be on your screens, on your digital screens. And that's the fixture that we all are waiting. It's Sporting Club Kerala taking on Altius International Football Academy. And it's going to be a great contest, that's for sure. Teams are beginning to understand what it takes to succeed at this level, and today's fixture promises intensity, organizations, and strong emphasis on game management. That's what we have always emphasized whenever we have tried to provide a real, insightful broadcast of this tournament. The idea has been to just showcase and to make you understand from the point of view of the players. And again, another day of football in this tournament and competition that has consistently highlighted the importance of grassroots development. We just emphasized on that and structured play. With every passing match, players are growing in confidence. That's one thing we have noticed. Teams are finding their rhythm, and the football on display is just getting better. We also talk about how the tactical discipline and decision making will play a decisive role. Teams know the importance of these matches, and we can expect a competitive brand of football throughout this match. We have seen again a couple of matches before this. It turned out really again exciting for all the viewers. We'll be starting with this match shortly. But again, we talk about the quality of the contest is just getting better and better. Today's game offer another opportunity for players to step up and make an impact for their teams and more importantly for themselves. These are the areas, these are the phases where a youngster try to make a mark and ensure that they move forward smoothly. The transition happens smoothly from this stage to the other. The competition continues to build momentum with teams settling into demands of the tournament. Matches become more closely contested, and that's what we saw yesterday as well. If you talk about the evening game, it was Kerala Blasters taking on GHVS. We were expecting some fireworks, and we definitely got. But on paper, if you looked at the competition was so tight, it ended up as a draw. Both the teams were not able to score the goal. That's how good the defense was, and that thing is what this keeps this contest alive. You want to see the contest. You want to see good competition between the teams, and that's what we have witnessed here in Reliance Foundation. The kind of intensity, the facilities they provide. We always emphasize on grassroots development. Again, the core reason behind this is RFYS. And both the teams, as you can see on your screens, just getting ready to start the match. We'll be just starting off in a couple of minutes. And before that, some traditional, you can say, procedures before we start. Handshakes will be there. That's one good thing of sport. During the contest, again, you are facing against each other, but just as you hear the final whistle, there's a handshake, and just to ensure that every battle that you fought was on the field, not off the field. That's why we always emphasize in majority of the sports, there's always a handshake. There's always a handshake before and after the match. And that's again the beauty of football as well. Officials right there in front of you, you can see in the middle, in the center, they also are going to play a crucial role. Before that, just talking about the toss as well, that's happening in the middle. There you go. Some instructions that are coming in from the ref to both the captains, both the skippers. Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. This tournament has clearly showcased us the next crop of footballers, of Indian footballers, are going to bring glory in this sport for our nation. If you talk about the lineups as well, we'll quickly go through the lineup once the toss gets over. We'll quickly just let you know about the lineups of both the teams. A mandatory team a photograph and that's there with the officials and the captains and representative as well, I guess, standing in the center. If you talk about Sporting Club Kerala, we'll quickly show you the lineup as well. But at this moment, it looks a pretty solid one. We can see Karthik SR, who just passed by, and we have Nazal Azim. There you go. We talked about lineups. There it is. Karthik SR, Nazal Azim, Niranjan A, Amar Abid, Jafin Mohammed, Asif, Mohammed Ishan, Dian Mohammed, Amin Mohammed, and Shalawan KP and Anafal. See, there are a few substitutes as well on the right corner of your screens. We'll also go through the lineup of Altius International Football Academy starting lineup. We have Mohammad Marwan, Mohammad Arshid E. We have Surasham Mitay. We have Sayuj T. We have Arfaz Mohammad K and Mohammad Gan, Kiran Raj, Puloz ME, Mohammad Sinan, Akash P. And their substitutes on the right. We have Furlan Abhinav and Karthik. If you can see, coach also mentioned there on that stat, on that graphic. Sporting Club Kerala taking on Altius International Football Academy. This is going to be the last game of the day. To remind everyone, this is going to be the last game of the day. We have seen three matches before this, three highly entertaining matches that we witnessed before this. This is going to be the fourth match of the day. Altius International Football Academy taking on Sporting Club Kerala. It's going to be an important match for both the teams. Idea will be to try and dictate terms. The idea will be to try and dictate terms from the very start. From the very start here. And that's what you always aim as a team. The idea is to take the momentum and just go ahead with it. There you go. Starts the match, kickoff. It's done. And some short passes that have started the game. In the center, it looks really interesting how they move forward. And to start with, an early collision there, and straight away you can hear the call of the ref. This will be a free kick, will be given. That's one thing you have to be very careful of. That's one thing you have to be extremely careful of. You can see number 36 going on with the kick. Goes in, curls in, keeps it in the D. Header comes in response. And the idea was to try and keep it close to the goal post. But they were not able to do that. But now there's one defender who is in front of him. He has taken the ball through him. Still, as you can say, is now back with the defender there. And now he has kept it in the middle. And just looked like they have lost the position, but now gained back by the backup player who was available. That's one thing you always aim at. Sporting Club Kerala almost looked like they were getting too close. Looked like they were getting too close in terms of scoring the goal. But now, as you can see, another whistle comes in from the ref. Free kick will be there for Altius International Football Academy. Yes, they'll be taking on the free kick. Comes in handy, and now the idea is to just try and keep it on the other side. Try and build pressure on the opposition. That's what you want to do. There are different strategies altogether, but at this moment, looks like if you talk about Altius, they are playing with an attacking mindset on the other side. If you talk about Sporting Club Kerala, they have a more slightly balanced approach here. Let's see which one works. And keep it in the center. Keeps it in the center, but just misses out. Will be a throw in. Throw in for Sporting Club Kerala. Just as you can see, is given back to the defender. Was not the right throw in. And now the counter approach, the counter attacking approach from Altius International. For idea for them for is to go and target the goal post, but in that meantime, they've just lost the position. It's back with Sporting Club Kerala. Idea is to keep it tight, but the defense also has been extremely important in the football. So far, we have seen yesterday as well as today, the defense unit, they have played a crucial role. We talk about most of the matches. The decisive factor has come down to the Department of Defense. This will be a throw in. This time, I think it's Altius International Football Academy, AFI. Referee also now, as you can see, just eyeing on a few things, and it's not an easy job, to be honest. We talk about officials playing a very important role, especially in a sport like football. It turns out to be even more important where there's so much of physical contact, where there are so many minute details you need to be very careful of. Great work from the defense of Sporting Club Kerala, trying to just trying to take the momentum away, not allowing AFI to move away with the game. That's what we emphasized earlier as well. If you recall, a minute back, we emphasized on the playing styles of both the teams. You talk about AFI, they are the team that have again adopted a more aggressive approach. On the other side, there will be a warning coming in from the ref as well regarding that tackle. Was not clean as he would have liked, but yes, again, we'll just have a look at the replay also. Yes, that right foot, if we emphasize on, yes, was again clearly impacting. It was a very harsh tackle, rough tackle, I'll say. So that means AFI, they'll get the free kick, and they have again adopted a manner in which they have looked to attack slightly stronger. SCK, Sporting Club Kerala, they have preferred to go with a balanced outfield. Volley comes in, and I think that's going to be the first goal. Great cross, first of all. And then the volley from the player, just using the angle really well past the goalkeeper. And very early goal we have witnessed there. We talked about attacking approach from AFI, and that has clearly worked. Let's have a look. Look at the volley. Was a deflection there, but was not enough to stop the ball from going into the nettings. There you go. You can just sense the celebration also from the player who was standing there. Quick to react. Backup was there. More important, we talk about the cross was really impressive. And now Sporting Club Kerala, they have looked to counter attack. Will they be able to equalize? You talk about the goal scorer, jersey number 44, Surasham, who has scored the opening goal of the match and open goal, of course, for the team as well. For his team, AFIA, they have taken an early advantage in the contest. In the first 5 minutes, they got the goal. There's nothing better than to extend this lead to 2 goals as soon as possible. We talk about the aggressive intent. That has worked out really well. That has worked out really well for the entire team so far. But again, very early stages in this match, very difficult to predict what's about to happen, what's about to unfold in the next few minutes, in the next half. And this time also, as you can see, was cleared by the defender. Almost went into that void, but there was no one to take the ball ahead from AFI. It was a great pass, but there was no one to collect. And you can just sense the pressure that's there on SCK. And they have to be very mindful of keeping it in mind. Already a goal down, you don't want to allow the opposition to concede another one this time. Didn't look like he was in control. Now AFIA, they're again inching closer. It's pushed away. Will be a goal kick there. past it. As you can see, we talk about attacking mindset, attacking approach, attacking field set altogether. If you look at the manner in which they're advancing or they are charging to the defenders of SC, it just tells you the kind of confidence they are in at this moment. On the other side, SCK, they're just looking to keep the ball away from the goal post. Oh, the impact! Trying to go for the header, the impact looked like on the upper body, and referee will definitely have a look on. Is calling on for the medical assistance. But that impact on the ground didn't look pretty. That was dangerous. Very fortunate that he's all right because there's a huge twist also where he impacted on his neck. That's the reason why you want couple of seconds just to have a breather and understand what's happened. Just to ensure and of course understand your body also that whether you are feeling right or not. At this moment looks like he's just going outside the boundary line. It's going to be a free kick that continues. SCK, they have the possession. For how long they'll be having is the question. We want to keep things tight, but they haven't been able to do that. On the other side, because they've been very attacking, you talk about AFI, majority of the times, whenever the ball has gone onto the defense, the ball has gone towards their goal course. There has been no one to protect because if you want to emphasize on the playing pattern, AFI they have been so attacking. The reason why SCK majority of the players have been defensive and there's no one to attack and take the ball forward. But now things can change, but they have lost the possession once again. It's with SCK. Can they equalize is the question. They've just lost the position again, but now they have regained it in time. It was the skipper there, just passed the ball and keeps it in control. Now on to the other side, into the center. The idea was to counter attack. Hand is what the goalkeeper has signaled, and that's the reason why it's going to be a free kick from that position. Probably for the first time, you'll say that SCK they got nearer. They looked like they were in position of scoring that goal. You want to be calm, you want to be settled. As outside the sidelines will be a throw in there. So words of advice coming in from the management, also from the coach who is just standing on the sidelines, completely observing each and every move of the players of his team. And as a coach, that's very important, especially during these early stages, especially if you talk about this phase where it's very important to develop and nurture the talent so that they move forward in a more refined, as a more refined product. There you go. There were few collisions, but somehow one of the fielders he was able to clear and could be another goal. Off target it is. He had enough time to decide and target, but just the pressure and urgency forced him to make an error. Could have been 2-0, but turns out 1-0 at this moment. AFI are leading. Will be a goal kick there. Yeah, keeps it simple, keeps it straight, but deflection comes in play. Now, as you can see, header also came in with a lot of urgency, and this is the location from where that cross came in. But now it's going to be a throw in. Throw in for AFI. A lot of players converging near the goal post to protect it. That angle really worked out well for them. Will it be the case again for AFI? Can they go in? Try to rainbow. Was intercepted in the center. Again, another chance cleared by defender. And a signal coming in from the ref as well. Probably an impact from that area. Free kick also. And this is just the touching distance from where I think the striker can aim to go straight into the goal rather than passing it. There's something that has happened which has clearly surprised the striker of AFI. He's not happy, but the angle with which they're looking to go in, they will try to curl in and target the top right corner. Will they be able to do it? Oh, was intercepted, and now it's in the air, trading in some headers. Who has the position? Who has the position? They are fighting in for the position. Who will intercept it? So far, SCK, they've tried to manage and push it slightly further from their goal post. And now it's going to be a free kick for them, for SCK. Now back with, you can say, SCK Sporting Club Kerala. And the idea will be to equalize. It's not going to be easy. They'll be looking for an empty area to target. Oh, the intensity we talk about, how quick he was to keep the ball away. Great work from the defense of AFIA, and they have been absolutely amazing. First 13 minutes to be exact. The game, the position, if you talk about, is still balanced between both the teams. Difficult to predict or difficult to pick one team as of now. But you talk about which team out of these two they have been able to tick more boxes at this moment. I think that's for sure. It will be AFI. Obviously, they've got a lead also of a goal, and now a long pass comes in, and AFI, they are in a position again. Will a cross come in? It goes into the D, and there was a defender who has cleared it. It's a great idea. Implementation is what they'll be looking to improve, but the planning was right. Another harsh tackle comes in. It's going to be a free kick once more from that distance. Let's have a look once more on that tackle. Yeah, it's not the smoothest of the all. And quickly he realized it and apologized as well. As you can see, the player is now up on his feet. He's trying to target the right area. Into the box, and it is outside the playing area. Will be a goal kick. The goalkeeper has been very busy, especially if you talk about of SCK, has been very busy in first 15 minutes, first 14 minutes. I'm not sure whether he was expecting that, keeping in mind how AFI they have planned to play this match. It's going to be a very important role that he's going to play moving forward. Passes it, and now taps it outside also. It's going to be another throw in. You talk about Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. Just before starting the match, we just somehow try to put some light on what they are trying to do at the grassroots level in football and in few other areas as well in multiple sports. But as of now, we are covering football. We'll try to just put some light on how the initiative has been helpful in terms of developing the grassroots stages of the sport. That's going to be very important. Again, moving forward as well, you need organizations like these to support sport, especially a sport like football, which is loved by everyone. We talk about a few chances. This is again one of those opportunities where AFIA got really closed. It's back with SCK and defensive, of course, because of how they've played and the kind of results they have gotten. So that has forced Sporting Club Kerala to just go on to the defensive side. We again are trying to shed some light on Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. You talk about it, has played a crucial role in strengthening grassroots football. Again, you can see we talk about. We'll just go off to the topic and we try and emphasize on how important the role of the goalkeeper is going to be. We just emphasized it a minute back. The kind of pattern with which AFI they are playing will always keep the men in red jersey active on his nerves and will be again a throw in. They're asking which team will get the ball. I think it's SCK at this moment. He'll try and stick to what's happening on field. Chance of the goal. And it will be another one, a very loose call there coming in. Was not properly timed as well, the shot that came in. But a vacant space, a void that was there to be filled, and it was filled by the striker. Just the top left corner that was targeted. Let's have a look. Great throw in, and a huge gap in the middle. There were no defenders to protect. Individually, the goalkeeper wouldn't have been able to stop that, and that was the scenario. As you can see, the entire goal coast was empty. It's 1-all. Scores are leveled, and we are just in the 18th minute. Jeffin, number 41 from SCK, who has scored the goal, and now that will put the pressure back on AFI. They were in the lead, but they have conceded a goal very early. They were not able to take this lead forward in the second half. Can they do something different? When they tried to go for the header, it's AFI who have the possession now. They need an excellent cross to be in the box. Oh, great work from the goalkeeper. Top left corner was targeted. Goalkeeper comes in handy. Probably an impact is calling in for some assistance. Let's have a look. Targeted the corner. Could have been another goal, but great work from the keeper in terms of understanding the angle with which the ball was traveling. I think it's just twisted his angle while he landed. Or probably he wanted to, yes, not twisted his angle. Fortunately, just change of shoes that he'll be getting. As you can see, the shoes are kept aside, and fortunately, he's all right. Only the shoe was damaged, not his ankle. But the intensity we talk about has gone up rapidly in last 3-4 minutes. Referee also just trying to ensure that there's not a lot of stoppage time. In the middle of the first half, you try and want to continue the game as soon as you can. Just looking to uh, get the shoes, get the new pair of shoes, and try and continue with the game. Again, we were trying to showcase how things have been in this tournament. One of RFYS' biggest contribution is access by organizing tournaments across regions. It's one of them. It's giving students from different backgrounds the opportunity to compete under uniform rules, proper officiating, and professional standards. That's very important. We talk about grassroots development, and coming back to the live action here, it's going to be a corner kick for AFI. It's 1-all. Will this change the scoreline? Oh, header clears it. SCK, their defense system has been decent. And is it another throw in or a corner kick? We'll just get to know that. Looks like a throw in. Yes, it's a throw in. Last time SCK they got the throw in, they converted it into a goal. Will AFI can do that? Oh, half-hearted. Few kicks taken, and all of them have been intercepted so far. And finally, SCK with that long pass, they have taken it on the other side. Another long pass comes in from the opposite end, puts it back in the center. Oh, header comes in again. Who has the possession? A lot of travel, a lot of collisions that were there. Now it will be a free kick for AFIA. Taking in and just thinking what he can do, just keeps it inside. But the header comes in play. Was not targeted that well, to be honest. But now, as you can see, the referee has again called in the center. This time it's going to be a free kick for Sporting Club Kerala. They'll be happy with how things have turned out for them in last 7-8 minutes. I'll say the kind of opportunity they got, they were able to cash in and equalize that, and that's what you expect from good teams. You don't want to miss out on the opportunities of winning the game, and could be another one. Searching for his partner, passes the ball, defenders coming in. A lot of panic that has been created in that dugout of AFI. It's going to be a corner kick. This time it will be SCK who will be taking that. In that first half, we have seen a lot of action, to be honest. That's one thing you always want to see. Corner kick that's coming in from SCK Sporting Club Kerala. Will this change the scoreline? Will this have any impact on the game? Well, not exactly the area he'll be looking to target, but the possession is with SCK, and they have tried to keep it back in that same area. This time there is goalkeeper already waiting. He'll try and keep his team in coordination with what he is planning. Just push the ball on the other side. It's going to be a throw in. It's SCK who will get the throw in. And some words coming in from the manager also, as you can see, was standing around the sidelines in white. Throw in comes in. And as you can see, I think they have called it was again a free kick there for AFIA. Their whole objective, their whole mindset at this moment will be to take the lead. Well, again, the idea will be to be in a position from where you are leading. You don't want to see scores level, especially as a team which scored the first goal. But at the same time, you have to be patient and very decisive on when you want to target. Great work from the defense unit. Taking the possession back. He was running in with a lot of momentum. Can he do that once again? No. And you can just sense how the momentum has shifted. Now it's the pressure on AFI. The kind of body movement just tells you that they are a little afraid of conceding second goal as well, because the manner in which they conceded their first has raised a lot of questions in their defense system. This time the idea is very clear. Idea is to keep it controlled and asking whether this was allowed. Referee hasn't made any decision yet. That means AIFA will get away with it. Now, as you can see, they are trying to just gain the lead once again. First of all, the idea will be to get the possession, but this time they won't be getting it, as it's again going to be a throw in for SCK. The idea was to keep it along the sidelines. Just went over. First half is what I just told you the story, that how these two teams are looking to play this match. Probably what my gut feeling say is that we are going to witness few more goals from both ends, not specifically from one team, but you expect that from both the teams, because now I think the intent has shifted to scoring goals rather than defending. Both the teams have preferred to be more attacking in their approach. It was AIFA who started it, but now SCK, I think after playing first 15 minutes, they realized that hang on a second, we can't compete with them if we play defensively. To tackle these sort of players from AIFA, you need to have an attacking mindset. You need to have an attacking game plan right now to counter them. And as of now, it's a mini breather for drinks that will give them time to evaluate what they have done so far and try and come up with a more refined plan and try and improve the areas where they have missed out so far in the first few minutes of this half. Advice from both the coaches, and more importantly, just a breather to refresh and regenerate from the past 25 minutes, the kind of physical exertion that they have been to, their body have been through, trying to regroup and get ready for the next 15 minutes, I'll say. Not 15 minutes, beg your pardon, roughly 20-25 minutes, keeping in mind some extra time also that's going to be added. Almost, you can say, halfway through the first half we are. One all is the scoreline at this moment. Keeps it very simple. It's with the it's past it. SCK, they have the possession right now. I think in last 10-15 minutes, I'll definitely have to say the position or the percentage of the possession, I think, has probably shifted slightly more towards SCK, if I'm not wrong. In the first 12-15 minutes, it was AIFA who, again, were leading, were ahead in the contest, but now I think it's even Steven because in the next 10-12 minutes, it has been SCK who have again really given a good competition to AIFA. Some aerial shots from both sides. Almost looks like a tennis match. Now you can say a paddle match also. The way ball was traveling in the air, but it's a football match. Now it's going into the D. And again, anticipation, and more importantly, you can see the goalkeeper. He never charged towards the ball, leaving the goal post empty. Waited for it, and that decision making comes in with experience. Now, as you can see, was cleared once again. The defense system of AIFA is charging up after that blunder around that 15 minute. They don't want to concede another one in the same fashion. Header comes in play. And now SCK, they have tried and taken a shot but was not on target. For a second, looked like we are going to witness the third goal of the match, but missed out, went over the goal course. Has been a high scoring contest, we'll say that. If you're able to see two goals in the first half, definitely you expect more moving forward because you get more understanding of how the players are behaving and what they are planning. Back with SCK, passes it. It's not the best pass to be honest, but still the position is with the team, so can't complain. Again, excellent taps by the midfield. Oh, great work! Excellent in terms of advancing and charging in. He was very proactive on that occasion. Understood and realized the momentum, and again was the right move there from the goalkeeper. Excellent stuff. And there you go. And the manager, the coach, different terms, but again, how you can see is trying to just try and guide on as much wisdom as he can from the sidelines. And I think that somehow becomes very important, very helpful, depending on how the equation is with the players. And now the counter attack is on. AIFA, they're getting close to the opposite goal post. Can they score the second one? Header was the idea. They have missed it. Went just over that uh, player that was there around that centre forward, right forward position. Now it's in the centre. He's kept the ball away. He's kept it away. And more important is the scenario where you definitely have to emphasize on how good the passing has been from SCK in that last quarter, I'll say. And now it's over. It's over. The players, AIFA, they are trying to regain the position, but I think the last impact was from their side. Looks like it's going to be a corner. It's going to be a throw in. No, it's going to be a goal kick. That means the last touch was from SCK before the ball crossed the sidelines. AIFA with that free kick. Header from SCK. Keeps the ball. And now we talk. That's what we have emphasized on the kind of passing, and now the commentator's curse comes in, and they've lost the possession. Can they gain it back? Now it has gone completely opposite. The passing we have seen from AIFA, that has been really good. But again, that also has been intercepted right now. SCK, I guess, trying to regain the position, but they haven't been able to do that. Two defenders come in trying to fight for the position, but now it is SCK who will get the free kick, I guess, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, they will get the free kick. So far, we can't see anyone charging in. Now there was a player who was coming in play, and now it's going to be a throw in. Not exactly how you wanted, you expected the play to collect it. Yes, AIFA with that throw in. And they'll be looking, of course, to go into the second half with lead of a goal, at least. Pressure on SCK. Great work from the defense. We talk about passing, we talk about clarity in the footwork of SCK. As you can see, again some advice that's coming in from the sidelines. That's the coach of Sporting Club Kerala. Again and again, trying to pass on the knowledge that he has to the players and what they can do better. Was again cleared by AIFA defender header also again coming into the picture. Was there any movement? Was there any hand touch on that occasion? And looks like a free kick that will be there for AIFA. It's trying to target the opposite goal goal, that's for sure. And yes, it has gone straight into the D. And now it is back with SCK, back with AIFA. They have intercepted it. AIFA moving forward. Pass. Back with SCK. They're trying to counter attack, but was again intercepted by the defense unit of AIFA. Back with SCK. Positions have shifted again and again. None of the teams have been able to hold on to the position longer than a few seconds. Back with SCK. 35 minutes in the first half. Can they do something different? So far, we haven't seen any call from the ref. Looked like for a second that it's gone over the sidelines, but was not the case there. Ref was really keen on making that decision to continue the game. Almost looked like Sporting Club Kerala, they'll run away with that, but was intercepted nicely. Again, same is the case. But AIFA, they have been too good. Yes, they have lost the possession on few occasions, but they have done enough from stopping SCK from scoring the second goal. The possession we talk about is now was now with AIFA, but was again not handled really well. As you can see, one of the players from SCK was again taken down by two players, and that's the reason why SCK will get the free kick. Not a lot of time in the first half now. As we move forward, you expect more goals. That's what we have talked about. We saw first two in first 15 minutes, but after that, it's I think roughly 20 minutes we haven't seen another goal, and that's the story of football. Suddenly, game can change away. There have been opportunities where they've gotten close, but in last 20 minutes we haven't seen a goal coming in from both ends. They've just gotten closer. I haven't been able to cash in. Will be again a throw in. But again, the reason why we are seeing Such entertaining and excellent matches is, of course, RFYS helping build a sustainable football ecosystem, of course, in India by combining competition, education, and opportunity. Laying the foundation for the next generation of Indian footballers. Now into the box. Somehow, SCK missed out. The header in response that came in from AIFA was enough to keep it away. That's in the center also. Was cleared once again. Almost you can say semi bicycle kick that came in. Oh, great work in controlling, but that shot was off target. SCK, desperate effort, I'll say. Had it gone inside, the nettings would have been the best goal so far in the tournament, but not the case. Keeps it tight. Now goes in the center. Header comes in response. Can AIFA do something different moving into the second half? They're a few minutes away. It's again over the sidelines. Applause and appreciation that's coming in from the goalkeeper of SCK. Let's see what happens here. Looks like a corner. Already a short pass taken there. Last time they got an opportunity like this, they ended up scoring the goal. There's no one to protect. Off target again. Off target. And this time it was AIFA touching the 40th minute. 5 minutes, few minutes of extra time. In addition to that, can we see another goal? It's going to be a free kick there. Gets the distance on that shot. Header comes in. It's timed really well. More important this time, went to the exact player that was targeted. Looks good. Ball movement, ball control looks really good as of now. Oh, as I mentioned, he has missed out on that shot and the possession has been lost. It's with SCK and now they are counter attacking. How important that term is in sport. Counter attack. And they've gone into a vacant area. Can this be an opportunity? Yes, I think it is. Oh, cleared by the defender. So again, as you can see, probably that second pass was not needed. In hindsight, it looks like that. But the manager, the coach is of course not happy with that opportunity going down. It was an opportunity to move in into the second half with a lot of confidence and assurance. But still, few minutes in the first half, still opportunities will be there. Really important how he plans to move forward. Another chance, and this time it was on to the side nettings. And this is twice now where SCK Sporting Club Kerala they have gotten close in last 2 to 3 minutes, I'll say. Again they have the position. Can the third time be lucky for them? Can the third time be lucky for them? Passes it but goes straight to the keeper. It's too good an assist. But now they are having the position, to be honest. Really well. They are looking more composed, and I think they clearly understand that they are just moments away from scoring the goal. I think that tells you because of the body language of the players. You can suddenly sense some calmness in their play. So back with AIFA. Back with AIFA. Dominant foot goes into the side. With deflection, volley was expected, but the angle and the elevation was not there on the ball. Not a lot of time in the first half. Was there any touch? Was there any impact on the hand? No. SCK, they've gotten close. They have gotten really close, but cleared by the defense. Little too late, little deeper than what they expected. They could have tried before. They were looking to take it deep, and they lost the possession. Will be a throw in for SCK, and can they do it once again? Thrice they've gotten close. We've emphasized on how close they have gotten in terms of scoring the goal. In last few minutes, they have gotten really close quite a few times, I'll say. Long pass comes in, and now header from SCK. Another header from the same player keeps it away from the possession. Now it's in the center. AIFA, SCK, both trying to implement what they were trying to do earlier also. With last few minutes in the half, the intensity just goes up. SCK moving forward. We've talked about they've gotten close thrice in last 6-7 minutes. This is the fourth time, and this time also they've missed out. Was cleared, asking the ref whether it's a goal kick or a corner kick. Looks like it is going to be a goal kick. We'll also get to know how many extra minutes are awarded. Will be a free kick there. There you go. Into the center. And now passed properly. It was difficult. I think late to react. Late to react, the player who got the ball. So already 45 minutes are about to get over. SCK now in control, in position. Goes in for the pass, but a wayward pass there. Keeps the ball inside the playing area. Not for long, as the defense system gets activated there and takes the ball away. Still with SCK. Again deflected. It's now with AIFA, and they have counter-attacked. The defense system has been really good. Both the teams, difficult to pick one at this moment. Both the teams look very close in terms of competition, in terms of ability. Well, for a second it looked like lapse in concentration, but it wasn't. Takes it on the other side. More than 1 minute already passed here. Let's see how things turn around. Final few moments of the first half. The free kick coming in this time, and it will be SCK who will be taking that free kick. Can they do something different here? They've tried a different approach, that's for sure. And now into the box. Header comes in, but was not on target. The closest they have got, and they have gotten close quite a few times, but this was the chance where I think everyone expected them. I was convinced that this will go inside, but just the trajectory made it difficult. But a great effort from the player there. SCK, they have again just showed how good their planning has been. more than 2 minutes in the extra time as of now. Throw in comes in. SCK back with the possession. They're trying to regroup and they are trying to do what they have missed out couple of times. Excellent pass. How great the assist was. But I think was an offside there. That's the reason why you can see the player was trying to stop the ball. And goes on to the other side. Great long pass taken. And probably with that, it's the end of the first half. Roughly 3 minutes of extra time was given. But the scoreline at the end of the halftime is 1-all. Sporting Club Kerala alongside Altius International Football Academy. It was, of course, Altius International AIFA who scored that first goal. And you can see how close the contest has been. Ball position 51-49. Shots on target, two first, 2-1. Chances, 9. And you can see tackles also 2-1. Corners, 1-2. Offsides, 1-0. So that's how close the contest has been. And probably it will get even better and even closer as we move into the second half. Stay tuned for that. As of now, at the end of the halftime, the score lines are in front of you. 1-all. Is back to the live action here between both these teams, Sporting Club Kerala and Altius International Football Academy. Things have been very competitive and head to head. Just before we were going in for a breather, starting the second half, I just showed you how the match statistics looks as of now. 49-51 was the possession percentage between both these teams, and with that you can just understand how close the contest has been, and that's the reason why the scoreline also is 1-all. We just starting in a couple of minutes, and with that, of course, the expectations will be to see more goals, to see more action as we proceed in the second half. Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, beautiful venue in which this tournament is going on. We've seen some excellent matches throughout the day. Three matches already been played before this. This is the last game of the day. Fourth match already, first half being ended. Last half, I'll say, of the day. And the action has been really good. All these youngsters, they have looked really promising with the manner in which they have played. Again, an important role, of course, from RFYS. The reason why we are able to see some talented footballers playing here. Also, again, the foundation acts as a bridge between grassroots and elite football pathways. That's what we have seen. Strong performances here can open doors to academies, higher level competitions, and future opportunities, making this tournament far more than just a short term event. And that's again something you want to very carefully think of as a footballer, as an athlete, how you need to grow. The reason why we emphasize a lot on the grassroots development is because somehow that sets the foundation of an athlete's life, and how good the foundation is just makes a big difference. The foundation is strong, of course, the path moving forward becomes much more stable. Stability is what nowadays everyone prefers to have, even as an athlete. There is always ask, always talk of, is this stable? An athlete, of course, demands that. And I think if you have a strong foundation, if your grassroots development is good, if you have played some great matches, if you have performed well at the grassroots level, somehow you can expect the stability moving forward comparatively earlier than someone who hasn't. We can put it that way. But yes, Sporting Club Kerala, alongside Altius International Football Academy, we've seen some great talent playing in these two teams, and with that, all the players are starting to enter the field, just warming up, and this breather of 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes will definitely refresh them, will re energize them, and a lot of action is coming up for sure. The goalkeepers have been busy of both the teams, of Sporting Club Kerala as well as of Altius International Football Academy. And just to give a quick recap to all the viewers who have just joined us, we'll definitely like to just tell you it was Altius International Football Academy who scored that opening goal that came in the first 5 minutes, first 6 minutes of the play. And the second goal came in roughly 10 minutes after from Sporting Club Kerala. And this is the team which got really close in that last 10 minutes in terms of scoring there another goal, but they were not able to do that. Can they do it now? Is the question. Sporting Club Kerala, I think between these two teams has looked slightly better to me. If I have to pick one, I think it is SCK, the team that has bounced back. But now moving into the second half, it can be a completely different story. But the understanding with which they have played and the passing we have seen, I think Sporting Club Kerala, I think will have a slight edge over Altius International Football Academy. They were having the momentum that when the first half ended. Let's see who grabs and who holds on to the momentum in the second half. Some words of advice also coming in in that hurdle. As you can see on the left side, I think that's Altius International Football Academy, probably discussing and motivating each other. On the other side, if you talk about Sporting Club Kerala, they are ready in their positions. Ends have changed. Sporting Club Kerala, they'll be targeting the left side. Altius International Academy, they'll be targeting the right side. Players getting into the position, and we'll be just starting off with this final half of the match. 1-all is the scoreline, and let's see who grabs the victory in the end of 90 minutes here in this venue in this match between Sporting Club Kerala. The match has started. The second half has started, and the position now. Quick call coming in from the ref will be a free kick, and looks like this time it will be Altius International Football Academy will be starting off with that. AIFA. Can they do something different? They were the team who scored that first goal. Now, when things are level, I think they should be again trying to be that team who ends up scoring that first goal. As we talk about, now they will be targeting to go on to the right side. AIFA will be targeting to score the goal on the right. SCK, vice versa. Passes it nicely, and the possession was lost. It's back with SCK moving forward. A great side tackle coming in, but still the possession is with SCK. There are too many defenders converging, and finally the clearance comes in from AIFA defender, and now he's looking to take the ball away. Passes it nicely, and that's why we have emphasized on how good the passing has been of this team SCK. Oh, side tackle, and was that needed? Is the question. Was that needed? Is again a big question that will be asked. Will be a throw in. It will be AIFA will get it. And the first thing they'll do is to try and keep the ball on the other side. It's again intercepted by SCK. Another throw in will come in. Referee, also the officials, we have emphasized how important their task is to ensure that the game is played in the right spirit. 1-all, we talk about the score line. Everyone will be expecting, everyone is waiting to see another goal. Passes it right. Moving forward, you expect you expect more clarity, you expect more precision from both the teams. This time the captain of SCK has just passed it to his partner there. He's given it back. Long pass comes in, header in response, back with the player. And we have emphasized on the passing, but now they have lost the possession. SCK, they've gotten back. It was great done. It was great work done by the midfield. When you talk about the passing, they are getting closer. They are getting really close. Was not in full control in terms of going in for that kick. And lost the momentum, lost the control as well. Goes in. Goes in for the long pass. He does. But the possession remains with SCK. Will they be able to score the second goal? Is one thing the coach will also be asking. I think referee has interrupted that. Will be a free kick for AIFA. Look clean from the naked eye, from the distance. It's now played on to the other side. It's quickly cleared again. Oh, header comes in and comes in rapidly with that. Could have been dangerous. Another time, and AIFA, they are moving in. They are charging. Goalkeeper rushed in. And who had the final impact, final touch is the question that I'll also be thinking. Let's see. That's the call that will be coming in from the ref. I think looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Yes. So AIFA, they are in a position of changing the score sheet. Can they do it? Should be on target. Again, it's the possession with AIFA. Can they do it? Still in touching distance. Now again into the box. Header also in response. Goalkeeper has now finally collected it. Just waiting to get some air, to get some room and try and place it in the vacant area. And that's what they have done. Passed it back. They've passed it back nicely. Now it is with the IFA. And they've passed it rightly, but again in the box, offside expected, but goalkeeper has collected it in time. And how good the technique was, covering the full angle there, was completely behind the ball, and the way he slid in never allowed the ball to go away from him. Now, again, it's on the complete opposite end. He also clears it, and header deflected onto the other side. Can play an important role. Defender of SCK has just ensured of keeping it away. Will be a throw in for AIFA. Roughly, you can say halfway through the game, and the competition is just getting better and better. A throw in will be coming. Header in response. No problems there at all for the goalkeeper. We've talked about they've been very active. They have been very busy today. Of course, that goes in for both the goalkeepers, not only for AIFA's goalkeeper but also for SCK. Sporting Club Kerala's goalkeeper also has been actively involved in a lot of movement today. And both the players have done a decent job, to be honest. Here again in response, AIFA, they are looking better now. They are looking much better than how they were in that half. And again, great presence of mind from this man on your screen, number 88. He tries to keep it clean. Questions. There will be a lot of questions that is there to be answered. Of course, at this moment, both the teams will be thinking of how we can take a lead, how we can score a goal, and then move forward in that momentum. There again, I think will be an ideology there. Header also comes in response. They've passed in time. Moving forward, and the idea is to just try and repeat that as soon as you can, as often as you can. Was again cleared by the midfield of AIFA. The possession now, I think, has been more with AIFA than what you expected. On the other side, SCK, they are just running behind at this moment. But on paper, we can't see any difference. But the momentum, somehow, you can say, is now with AIFA. The kind of ability they have shown in last 5 minutes, last 10 minutes, I'll say, of regaining position after every pass is something that will keep them very happy, keep them confident. Oh, great, great opportunity there for AIFA. What was cleared in time will be a free kick for SCK, and that's how the story has been so far, to be honest. After that first two goals that we have seen from both teams, that's been exactly what has happened. They've gotten close on various occasions, but the conversion is what has been missing. Was pushed, and referee I think has made a call there. Has made a call. It's an SCK player, and looks like he'll get the free kick from that position. Let's have a look once more exactly how the impact was. And in that replay, looked like, I don't think so. There was a huge thump from behind, but whatever the case is, he'll get the free kick. As of now, we'll go with that. And from that distance, the angle plays a very important role. Let's see. We've seen the first goal coming in similar fashion. That was AIF, and now it is SCK. Understanding the angle. Comes in. Oh, goalkeeper just taps the ball outside. And at the end, was there any deflection? Or will there be a goal kick? Let's see, looks like a corner because you can see that player running. Yes, a corner now from the opposite side. How that will change things is again the question. Right there, header comes in over the goal post. Now it's going to be a goal kick. It's the question. It's the question that will be repeatedly asked. The kind of chances they've got. How well, how well you can do that is again the question. We've emphasized, we have talked a lot about the grassroots developments, but the training as well we talk about at this level plays a very important role. All these players are extremely fit, and more importantly, the mentality we talk about. That again, something that makes very heavy impact on their gameplay. And in India, everyone loves football. To be honest, yes, the kind of players they have watched growing up plays also an important role this time. The kind of movement we expected. A goalkeeper was again in that position to cover the left corner, but the target came in onto the opposite side, but was not enough to go into the nettings. Very important things at this level. All these young athletes, structured and competitive environment is what they need. Unlike casual school tournaments, this is something that will really help them grow forward. Now it is with AIFA. Can they do something different? And the idea is to use the momentum for last 7 8 minutes. I will say the passing has been better from AIFA. SCK on the other side, they were high in momentum before this half began, but they haven't looked in the same shape again. There you go, the kind of dribble you have seen, but didn't got any support from his teammates. Almost got through defenses all alone, breached every defense that was there. Looks like it's going to be a free kick. And from that distance, it's going to be a very interesting one. Can this change the complexion of the game? Everyone is thinking that. AIFA will be really happy if they can get an advantage here, if they can get a lead, thinking, analyzing everything coming down to this moment. Takes a deep breath, looks calm, goes in for the kick. Oh, looked really close. Scoreline remains the same. The idea was to go straight into the nets, tried to go in for the corner which was nearer for him, but was off target. More precision required. Let's have a look at the replay once more. It's really close call. It was really close. Was not a lot of distance. Was not away from a large distance. Were very close. And these are the moments where you learn as a footballer, where you learn from your mistakes. SCK, in order to counter attack, not successful as the defense unit of AIFA. They are looking much better. Great hand-eye coordination there, and that comes in with the upper body movement of SCK. A shoulder push comes in, still having control on the ball, and this time passes it. Was not able to have control there. Excellent work from the defender. Almost an opportunity to score the second goal, and the manager, the coach, is not looking happy. Comes in handy. Long pass that was expected. SCK with that position, they'll be looking to give it back to their keeper. Passes it nicely. Passes it. Passing, I think, of course, we have emphasized on how good the passing we have seen from SCK. Again, great work. That's how good the passing has been. Is this the moment? Looks a lot of gaps are there, but goes in for that long shot. Was that needed? Is again the question that will be asked. But I think was again one of the opportunities where there were less fielders in front of him, more were behind. Should have gone in for a short pass there. Just misses out. Long pass comes in. And again, there were few players who were converging on that. Will be a free kick. Will be a free kick there for AIFA. And they don't want to waste time. They want to move forward quickly. Their body language is like that at this moment. As you can see behind the digital scorecard also tells you the scoreline 1-all it is. Header in response, in touching distance, lapse in concentration, unforced error from AIFA. They won't be happy. They won't be happy, especially in the manner in which they have lost their chance. Again, a huge gap in the center. Lost the possession of the ball. Something that should have handled better. As you can see, was cleared this time. So again, I think even Steven at this moment, both the teams, both of them, they got into a position from where goal scoring looked comparatively easy, but ended up missing their chances. Sideline again, throw in once again. And once again, given to SCK. Beg your pardon, it's AIFA. Got the throw in. Will be another one for them. This time from a different distance, getting closer to the goal post. As the time is passing by, the nervousness, the pressure will just increase on both the players, on both the teams. Goes on to the other side. Was pushed again and kept in control. And this time towards the onside, but again off target. Off target, that shot was SCK. You can see one of the players just having an advice onto that defense setup. Probably expected more fielders, expected more players. Passing, we have emphasized. At sometimes they have been very fancy, but the effectiveness has gone down. And this time, as you can see, SCK, they're trying to attack, but they're not able to hold on to the position as often as they were earlier in the first half. It again is a throw in for the same team we talked about, SCK. 64 minutes in the game we are, and roughly you'll say 30 minutes which are left. How this will affect is again the question. Next 30 minutes, can we see more goals? Both the teams, they have gotten fair chances. They have gotten fair share of chances. You're great individually, single-handedly taking the possession back, and that's not easy. That's really not easy. Defense setup hasn't disappointed. Passed it again. And passed it really well. Again, passing we talk about. Controls the ball. Still with SCK. Momentum is with them. Is this going to be over the lines? Yes, not happy. Frustrations is visible. Something to think about. How you want to move forward is the question. Now again, it goes into the center. How you want to move forward. Words of wisdom coming in from the teammates as well. HCK, I think they have again they I think realized completely that there were some chances that should have been converted, and I think that was also the conversation that was going on between the management and the players. Specifically, that happened in the first half, and there have been few occasions now as well in the second. Long pass comes in and was again in that vacant area. Will be a goal kick for AIFA. Slowly and steadily, this match is going deeper than what we expected. Score lines are still the same. Could be any scenario possible here. It definitely could be SCK winning the match. It could be AIFA winning the match. It could be again ending up as a draw. You never know. You never know that. From this position, very difficult to predict. We talked about SCK having a slight edge, but AIFA at the same time, they've looked good in the second half. They've looked much better in the second half. Bicycle kick expected, and because of that, they've lost the position and regained back by AIFA. And that's what we talk about. The intensity of play has gone up now. SCK were looking, of course, as a better team, but in that second half, they've got a good competition from the other side as well. Not a lot of time in the contest. It's with AIFA. It's going to be a throw in. And one of the players is injured, of course, from SCK. Will get some assistance. And probably this breather will give both these teams some rethinking, some options, some time to rethink and reevaluate their plan or regroup, more importantly, as a team. Hopefully, that player is all right, of course. That's again one thing you need to be very careful of. Throw in for AIFA. Another throw in it will be. How close they can get is again, we have talked about the question that always comes in play. Another question there. Another player just handing on to the ankle area. That's again probably the most sensitive area as a footballer that you need to be very careful of. It's going to be a free kick now for AIFA. 70th minute has started. 20 minutes Then some extra time. He has lobbed it inside the D and was deflected by SCK. So great work, decent work, I'd say at this moment with that defense system. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a goal kick there. Once again, cleared nicely. SCK with the position, move forward, passing the ball, and the idea is to keep rolling ahead. They haven't been able to control the ball. The possession, of course, has gone down. We'll get to know that at the end of the match, of course, when we'll see the entire match statistics. But at this moment, SCK, they are somehow looking that they are just following up behind the AIFA. Some discussions. It's going to be a throw in, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, calls in for some assistance there. And this is not for the first time. This is not for the first time that has happened with one of the players of SCK. But again, they've just given a breather to both the teams to have drinks, and this is going to be a final break that will be awarded to these two teams. 71st minute already started, expecting 5 minutes of extra time. 25 minutes in the contest left. Again, enough time to see something crazy happening here that can provide us the game, that can provide us the result. That's the expectation that you have. That's the expectation that I have as a viewer, that you want to see a result in the end. The contest has been, of course, entertaining. There's no doubt in that. We can see coach has been very animated throughout the session today, because he knows that there were multiple opportunities, multiple chances, uh, among which one of them should have been converted, but he understands that you can't really just continue with that. You want to do something to improve that, of course. So that's again a word of advice that was coming in from the coaches, and he also understands this is the final pep talk that he can provide to his players. 72 minutes. And the match has already started back again, back to the live action. SCK, they want to do justice to their talent. Of course, skill wise, looks like they are a better team, but the coordination has just gone down a bit. Looks in more control. Sporting Club Kerala. There you go. Long pass comes in. It's not able to collect it properly. The defense has done a great job in terms of intercepting that, and now AIFA, they're trying to utilize what they can. SCK back in possession. Header comes in from AIFA also, trading in headers at this moment. There are two defenders. One of them has taken the position. SCK is with the possession now. It's going to be a free kick for AIFA. From that position, looked a clean tackle to be 27 is being replaced in place of 59. Yes, and 57 is coming in place of 11 from AIFA. So that was the signal there from one of the officials at the sidelines. Header comes in. SCK. They know that AIFA are inching closer. Oh, close call. Will be a free kick there. Of course. Yes, as you can see, from AIFA, Karthik has come in, number 57, in place of Arfaz, number 11. There was also one player from SCK who walked in. Free kick for SCK we talked about, and they have pushed it onto the other side. It will go to the keeper. Less than 20 minutes. And now the clock will tick quicker. Mentally, I think that's a very psychological impact that you have as a player. Last few minutes tend to pass by very rapidly. Have full control on the ball as of now. SCK. Oh, both the players have missed out. It's with AIFA. Counter attack. Can they do that successfully is the question. They've tried doing it for a long time now. And they have lost the position. No, they haven't. Beg your pardon. Was again a very smooth pass there. Great work into the D. Header also comes in. How close? I don't think so. They could have gotten closer than that. But yes, these are the moments that really describe, that define the game. Moments like these, you get a centimeter closer, to be honest, but still the result doesn't go in your favor. That's life, that's sports. That's why we always, I think someone who watches sport always understands, in the middle, beg your pardon, there is another injury scare. He has gotten up in time. Yellow card straight away given, and that's the first card that has been given. And I think this time it is AIFA who have received it. And we previously also, two tackles that we saw came in from them. Will be a free kick. There's yellow card given to Muhammad. Number three. Oh, same. Long pass. Volley expected. Was not able to have control on that. Will be a goal kick. Seeing the time left. What is the game plan is the question. It's back with SCK. This is the moment they should look to capitalize. A pressure is visible on everyone, especially the one who's having the ball. And these are the moments where you are really preparing for. These are the moments you want to be ready for. Missed out. And looks like it's going to be another opportunity there. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick for AIFA. Getting closer to the last 10 minutes. In the 77th minute, we are. Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. This match played between Sporting Club Kerala and Altius International Football Academy. SCK back with the possession. They try to clear it out, and it goes over the sidelines. Looks like a throw in again for AIFA. Still enough time to see visible difference in the score sheets. In football and in every sport, just the ability to turn around game, it doesn't require a lot of time. AIFA still in the position, but nicely intercepted by SCK. Great work. AIFA. How long? How long and they can handle this is the question. Oh, impact again comes in. And this time, the players from AIFA are down. A is down, beg your pardon. Has gotten up in time. And they will, of course, get a free kick here. Time is passing by quickly. Goes into the center. And right now, it looks very easy as well. Chips it in the box. Will he be able to control the ball? No, he won't. And looks like a throw in from that side. Yes, throw in for SCK, inching closer to the last few minutes, the last few moments of the game. Will that make any difference is the question. Will that make any changes to the score sheet? AIFA again, another interception that comes in very handy. And throw in that we are about to see also comes in very handy. Passes it nicely. Again, that's what you expect. Always you can say they have lost the position in a very sensitive area. Interception and clearance as well. From that distance, shot will be taken. Still with AIFA. Still with AIFA. Not in control. Goalkeeper handles it well. Handles it nicely. into the 80th minute. Ball passing by. It's with SC. It's with SCK, if I'm not wrong, yes. And they realize how important these final few minutes are going to be in the contest and how they can affect the entire match. Whoever capitalizes the last 10 minutes will definitely end up winning this match for sure. Can they do something different? Can they do something out of the box? That's the coach of SCK. Now the player is down again. That will also be again calculated in that extra time. Yesterday we saw that how things can change, but this one the impact looks really strong. Again, the player from Sporting Club Kerala has been affected by this. They'll be looking to restart it as soon as they can. So number 7 is coming in place of number 19, and with that, as the throw-in started there, will probably be again another one, I guess, another throw-in for sure. And they're just getting closer to the goal post in terms of the angle as well. Goes into the center and was cleared nicely. And this time it is AIFA who will get the free kick, will get the goal kick, beg your pardon. As you can see, number 7, Muhammad coming in place of number 19, Asif. Another player down. And no signal from the ref. AIFA moving forward, interception from the defense. Great work. Number 59. Now it's up in the air again, but out of the danger area. So again over the sidelines. Moving forward, how things can affect the game is something you have to be very careful of. Not a lot of time in the contest remaining. Just to remind everyone, in the 83rd minute we are. The ball has been clipped away on the other side. Header in responses. Great work from the keeper once again. Proactive. Misses out again. Who will take the game away? I think we are out of the time where we can predict. That's how close the contest has been. And this time it is SCK who are moving in very close, are moving in rapidly from that distance. Shot was taken but was not on target. It's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be another goal kick there for AIFA. 84th minute. Rapidly the time is passing by. Header in response. And this time, moving forward. SCK still with the possession. Still with the possession, now in touching distance. Over the goal post, onto the top nettings. That's how the intensity we talked about will go up in the final few minutes. Let's have a look in the replay. Dominant foot was his left, just got little more elevation than what he expected. Came in from a very difficult angle also for the player, but great effort, of course, from both. Still with the AIFA, probably an impact there. Will be a throw in, and quick to react, quick to come in. And this time goes into the sidelines, into the side areas. And very difficult to say how this moves forward. Passes it nicely again. This should be the chance. Not enough power on the shot. Not enough power on the shot there. One of the closest chances that SCK have gotten. This was probably one of them. And this was the closest. Counter attack. AIFA. Cleared. Cleared by the defense. And still the possession was with them. Final few minutes. Depending on how many minutes are given in the extra time, in the stoppage time. SCK, of course, they've gotten much more closer than what AIFA have. That's one thing I can say. But the score line looks very clean. 1-1 at this moment. And asking the call from the ref, I think, yes, it has come in. It has come in. I think another yellow card was given away straight there. But has gone on to the opposite side. There's been a free kick awarded. Second, I thought will be a chance there for SCK, but it isn't. Back with SCK. Oh, great tackle there. How he has intercepted the ball. Again, interception there. Trying to clear it. And they have cleared it once again. It's with them. It's with SCK. Not able to breach through the defenses. This time, still with SCK. Possession has gone above. Cross comes in. Misses out on the touch. Misses out on the volley. Trying to counter attack now. Trying to counter attack. One thing you have to be very careful of is how you control your nerves. How you control your nerves in the final few minutes. In the 88th minute we are. And you don't want to make any mistakes. Another great pass there. An excellent work. There was no one to protect. Could have been a opportunity, a golden opportunity for AIFA. They've lost it. Oh, this will be a harsh tackle there. Was not at all needed there. Was not at all needed. After this, the impact that came in. Yeah, that's something that should have been avoided. That again goes into the center. Can we see something different here? Can we see that second goal? Slight tackle comes in. It's going to be a corner. AIFA are going to take that corner. Beg your pardon, was not a corner. There was a throw in and was again intercepted nicely by SCK. It is with AIFA. But for how long is the question? Because SCK, they have taken the possession back and now they are moving onto the opposite side. Again deflected. The bicycle. was attempted there, but there's no one to protect us. There was no one to handle the ball in the 90th minute. Expecting 5 minutes extra time. How big of a difference that will have is the question. SCK, can they do something different here? They've tried quite a few times. They haven't been able to breach through the defenses. Excellent pass! And will that be a penalty? Will that be a penalty? I think it will be. I think it will be. Looking at the reaction and the body language of SCK, looks like in that final few moments, yeah, they have made a great, you can say, chance for themselves. On the other side, AIFA, they have made an error. It's going to be a penalty, looks like. No, it isn't. Beg your pardon. For a second, looking at the reaction of the players there from SCK, it looked like it's going to be a penalty. I think yes, it is. It is going to be a penalty. Golden opportunity for SCK to level things up, to go ahead. Beg your pardon. 1-1 it is. Best chance to score a goal. It's into the nettings. And second goal for SCK in the extra time. And that's, I think, game done and dusted for AIFA. Let's have a look once more. I think there was an impact. There was a deflection, ricocheted also through his foot. But always very difficult in penalty to stop these sort of deliveries. Now, very less time for AIFA to bounce back in the contest. It's 2-1. SCK with a great advantage in the extra time coming in. And now probably looks like they are going to go on the defensive side with how they are looking to plan. Just try to take the remaining time out of the contest as smoothly as they can. It's going to be important to see how things turn around for them as well. That's one thing you always need to answer. Already we have seen a goal coming in the extra time. Can we see another one? SCK, can they allow that? Will they allow that is the question. Will again be a throw in there. Not a lot of time in the contest remaining. One of the players down once again. And that's how things will turn around in the extra time. Just ensuring the player is all right. Now you can see AIFA also, I think somehow they have realized that this game has slipped out of their hands, has slipped out of their reach because not a lot of time in the contest remaining. And to equalize and to go and push against the momentum is one thing that you see very rarely. Will be looking to just try and keep the ball away from their area as much as they can. As it's going to be a throw in. They've taken the possession. Almost looked like they've taken the possession, but yes, it's going to be a free kick now for SCK if I'm not wrong. Already we are touching the 4th minute. They're taking all their pleasant time before going in for that kick. And they have completely realized that they have earned this victory for sure. Could have been another one. The way he targeted it was absolutely accurate, but goalkeeper also coming in picture. The fourth minute has started. Probably it's going to be the final minute if I'm not wrong. It's again with SCK. It's again with SCK. How things have turned out for them is the question. I think with that, you can hear the final whistle also. Game done, game dusted. It is SCK Sporting Club Kerala who have defeated Altius International Football Academy by this difference 2-1 of the scoreline in front of you. The second goal for them for Sporting Club Kerala coming in that extra time, 56% possession that increased from 49 in the first half to 56 on the other side. From 51, it dripped to 44 for Altius. 5 shots on target, and you can see all the stats are on your digital screens. And in the end, it was Sporting Club Kerala who nudged away, who nudged ahead, who got an edge in that extra time and ending up winning this contest. So that's how this match has ended. And with that, handshakes all around in front of you. We'll leave you with the highlights of this contest again. To catch all the live action, stay tuned here. And thank you for watching.